Well, this is a real quick one today. Just thought I'd hit you up and close out this long holiday weekend we've had. This is the closure of the 4th of July celebration holiday. As I look at this holiday closure, I think about those of us who have got to get our minds wrapped around and ready to jump back on these jobs that we go hit every day to keep our livelihoods going. And I say it in that way because that's what it feels like most of the time. So, July 4th, 1776, the day that this country declared its independence from the tyrannical ruling of King George and Company. It was the day when the country just said, that's enough. We ain't taking it no more. We will become an independent nation, not dependent upon you. We declare our freedom. Free to say who and how we want to vote and live. It was what many have called a vision of a free society. Equality for all. For all. Everybody living in the society at that time. A declaration was made that we are now free from this ruling. You know, when you look at that, that's a beautiful thing when a nation of people come together and say, we ain't having it. We ain't taking it no more. So, you know, when I looked at all of that, I said to myself, now, this is all cool, but what does that mean for me as an African descendant? For any of us, what does that really mean for those of us of African descent? You know, I asked that question because that statement about freedom for all, equality for all, we, meaning African descendants, we here in this nation are still subjected to and faced with gross injustice and cruelty on a daily basis in every form and fashion. You know, it is covered up big time with other things, but it's there. All you have to do is open your eyes. It's there. It's on your job. It's at the stores. It's in the streets. Everywhere you go, it's there. We are still victims of unequal pay for the same jobs. The average black household income well below everybody else's. And you know who I'm talking about. Well below it. We still suffer from poor health care. Every disease or illness out there you can think of, we suffer the most from it. Well, you know, a lot of that is because of the food we eat. You go ride around in our neighborhoods, all you see is these yucky ass fast food joints. All of them. That's all we can have put up in our neighborhoods. And you know, when you go to these city council meetings and so forth, you query the board about getting better quality of food here in your neighborhoods, and different types of restaurants and grocery stores, the first thing they want to throw at you, well, the income does not dictate that. Well, that's some BS. You know why I say that? Because we take ourselves and pack ourselves up and go uptown there where all the lovely spots are and spend our money. And when you go in these places, that's all you see is us spending money. Because that's who we are, consumers. We spend more money on stuff than anybody. So that crap about our wages don't dictate it is a crock of junk. Truly, a crock of junk. Because if you were to strip the black dollar out of all these places, most of them, if not all, would fail within a week. So don't tell me we don't have the income to support fine dining in our neighborhoods. It's a lie, because we're supporting it in other neighborhoods. But anyway, I digress on that, and I'll keep going. We still faced with this theft of generational wealth. You know, we've had the destruction of some of our major metropolises just destroyed. People tell us, well, you can always get your own. It's been done and still being tried, and it gets destroyed. And no justice from it. Land, houses, businesses, all of it. Just taken. And no reparation for any of it. So I say to you, what does this day really mean for you when you sit back and look at it? I've talked to many of my relatives, those who are more elderly now. And I remember grandmama used to say, well, when the Lord come back, all this going to be over. It's going to change. Her mom or father or grandfather before her said the same thing. And the ones before them said the same thing. And before them said the same thing. And before them said the same thing. It's going to be over. And they gone. And they waited. And now we're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. How long? We're going to wait. What are we waiting for? Grandmama and great-grandmama and great-great-great-grandmama and great-great-great-great-great-grandmama and great-great-great-great-great-grandmama said the same thing. They're gone. And we still going through the same thing. So when we gonna stop looking and start doing? It's time to get up and do. Claim your independence. And with that, family, peace. These are the Honky Tonk Chronicles. Have a wonderful rest of this holiday.